Welcome to Hollywood Secrets. Today we're taking a delightful trip back to the golden age of cinema to honor some of the most charming actors from old Hollywood. These stars weren't just exceptionally talented, they embodied an irresistible blend of charm, elegance, and charisma that still captivates us today. From Cary Grant's sophistication to James Dean's rebellious allure, these men defined what it meant to be a Hollywood leading man. Let's jump right in. Chapter 1. Cary Grant, the epitome of sophistication. Cary Grant was the perfect picture of sophistication and charm, renowned for his performances in timeless classics like North by Northwest and To Catch a Thief. He won the hearts of audiences with his suave demeanor and clever wit. With impeccably tailored suits and his iconic smile, Grant became a symbol of refined masculinity. Off-screen, he was equally beloved for his sharp sense of humor, proving himself to be a true Hollywood gentleman. His comedic timing in films like His Girl Friday and The Philadelphia Story showcased his versatility, while his dramatic turns in Hitchcock thrillers demonstrated his range. Grant remains the gold standard of Hollywood elegance. Chapter 2. Clark Gable, the King of Hollywood. Known as the King of Hollywood, Clark Gable captivated audiences with his rugged good looks and commanding presence for decades. Best remembered for his role as Rhett Butler in Gone with the Wind, Gable's smoldering gaze and charming grin had the power to make anyone weak at the knees. Beneath that tough exterior lay a depth that brought sensitivity to his performances, solidifying his status as a legend on and off the screen. Gable's appeal was undeniable. He could be charming and roguish in one moment, then vulnerable and romantic in the next. His performance in It Happened One Night won him an Oscar and cemented his place in Hollywood history. Chapter 3. Gregory Peck, the noble leading man. Gregory Peck radiated integrity and grace, his features seemingly sculpted by divine hands. His portrayal of Atticus Finch in To Kill a Mockingbird remains one of cinema's most celebrated performances. With a deep voice, a warm smile, and a commanding presence, Peck became an emblem of classic Hollywood nobility and an actor universally respected during his storied career. Peck embodied the ideal of the strong, silent type. Films like Roman Holiday and Gentleman's Agreement showcased his ability to portray both romance and moral conviction, making him a beloved figure for generations. Chapter 4. Paul Newman, the Blue-Eyed Charmer. With his striking blue eyes and youthful charm, Paul Newman was one of old Hollywood's most adored stars. He's shown in films like Cool Hand Luke and Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, showcasing a magnetic combination of charisma and vulnerability that won over fans. Beyond his captivating looks, Newman also made a significant mark as a philanthropist, leaving a legacy that transcended the silver screen. His Newman's Own food line has donated hundreds of millions of dollars to charity, proving his heart was as handsome as his face. Chapter 5. Rock Hudson, the tall, dark, and handsome icon. Rock Hudson epitomized the leading man, boasting the classic tall, dark, and handsome persona. Known for his romantic comedies like Pillow Talk with Doris Day, Hudson had a smile that could brighten any film. His versatility and undeniable charm established him as one of the most revered stars of his time. Hudson's on-screen chemistry with his co-stars was legendary, and his comedic timing in films like Lover Come Back remains unmatched. Chapter 6. Errol Flynn, the swashbuckling bad boy. Errol Flynn, recognized as Hollywood's original bad boy, became a legend through his daring, swashbuckling roles in films such as The Adventures of Robin Hood. With a robust physique, a cheeky grin, and an enthusiastic spirit, Flynn perfectly represented the romantic hero of countless adventure tales. His lively off-screen presence only added to his captivating persona. Flynn's charm was as dangerous as it was irresistible, making him one of Hollywood's most exciting stars. Chapter 7. Tyrone Power, the matinee idol. Tyrone Power captivated audiences with his strikingly handsome features and memorable performances in classics like The Mark of Zorro and Witness for the Prosecution. His chiseled jawline and soulful eyes endeared him to both fans and critics. Power's unique blend of charm and vulnerability established him as one of Hollywood's most versatile leading men. He could play swashbuckling heroes, romantic leads, and complex villains with equal skill. Chapter 8. James Dean, the rebel icon. James Dean may have had a tragically brief career, yet he undeniably left a lasting impact on Hollywood. With his smoldering looks and rebellious spirit in films like Rebel Without a Cause, he became a cultural icon. His untimely death at just 24 only heightened his mystique, symbolizing youthful angst and eternal coolness. Dean's influence on fashion, music, and film is still felt today, making him an eternal symbol of teenage rebellion. Chapter 9, Marlon Brando, the method acting pioneer. Marlon Brando transformed the landscape of acting with his raw, naturalistic style and commanding presence. Renowned for his performances in A Streetcar Named Desire and On the Waterfront, Brando's brooding intensity and rugged charm made him an enthralling figure on screen. He redefined the essence of a Hollywood leading man by masterfully conveying deep emotion and vulnerability. Brando's influence on generations of actors is immeasurable. Chapter 10, Montgomery Clift, the sensitive soul. Montgomery Clift epitomized the sensitive, tortured soul in Hollywood. His hauntingly beautiful visage and penetrating gaze left a lasting impression in films like A Place in the Sun and From Here to Eternity. Clift introduced a profound emotional depth to his roles, setting a gold standard for method acting in the cinematic world. His vulnerability and intensity made him one of the most compelling actors of his era. Chapter 11, William Holden, the rugged charmer. With his sun-kissed tan and rugged appeal, William Holden was among the most charismatic actors of his era. His performances in iconic films such as Sunset Boulevard and Stalag 17 illustrated his capability to infuse complexity and subtlety into his characters. The fusion of his striking looks and immense talent solidified Holden's legacy as a true Hollywood legend. Chapter 12, Gary Cooper, the strong, silent type. Gary Cooper's quintessential American looks and understated approach to acting earned him a special place in classic Hollywood. Famous for his roles in High Noon and Sergeant York, Cooper's quiet strength and natural allure established him as a symbol of masculinity. His humble nature off-screen only heightened his charm and appeal. Cooper proved that sometimes the strongest presence is the quietest one. Chapter 13, Robert Taylor, the man with the perfect profile. Known as the man with the perfect profile, Robert Taylor stood out as one of MGM's premier leading men. His classic good looks paired with a smooth voice made him a favorite in timeless films such as Camille and Waterloo Bridge. Taylor's charm and adaptability kept him in high demand throughout the golden age of Hollywood. Chapter 14, Laurence Olivier, the Shakespearean leading man. Laurence Olivier graced Hollywood with a Shakespearean flair, featuring a commanding presence and refined features. Whether portraying Heathcliff in Wuthering Heights or the tormented Hamlet, Olivier's dramatic talent and striking looks mesmerized audiences around the globe. He epitomized elegance and sophistication. Olivier's legacy as one of the greatest actors of all time is undisputed. Chapter 15, Burt Lancaster, the dynamic star. Burt Lancaster, with his athletic build and captivating smile, emerged as one of the most dynamic stars of old Hollywood. Famous for memorable performances in From Here to Eternity and Elmer Gantry, Lancaster infused every role with intensity and charisma. His range as an actor and undeniable screen presence solidified him as a true star. Chapter 16, James Stewart, the boy next door. James Stewart, affectionately dubbed Jimmy by his fans, was the quintessential boy next door, complete with a warm smile and an endearing charm. Celebrated for his roles in classic films like It's a Wonderful Life and Rear Window, Stewart's relatability and kind spirit endeared him to audiences. He became one of Hollywood's most cherished actors. Stewart's ability to play the everyman with such authenticity made him beloved by millions. Chapter 17, Charlton Heston, the epic hero. With a powerful presence and a strong jawline, Charlton Heston was the go-to choice for epic roles in blockbusters like Ben-Hur and The Ten Commandments. His chiseled features and resonant voice granted him a heroic aura, shaping the legacy of his illustrious career. Heston embodied the grandeur of old Hollywood and remains a symbol of cinematic strength. From Cary Grant's sophistication to James Dean's rebellion, from Clark Gable's rugged charm to Paul Newman's piercing blue eyes, from Gregory Peck's integrity to Marlon Brando's raw intensity, these 17 men weren't just actors, they were icons. They defined an era when Hollywood was the dream factory and leading men were the stuff of fantasy. Though time has passed, their allure remains eternal. If you enjoyed this nostalgic journey through Hollywood's golden era, hit that like button and subscribe for more captivating Hollywood tales. And drop a comment. Which old Hollywood actor do you find the most attractive? See you in the next one.